my shit, same as always. Not quite happy, but it's good enough. You always said I didn't know what it meant to feel bad.
What's going on, guys? Happy Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Come on down, sit on in. I said that backwards. I'm out here trying to do a Papa Meat intro and completely failing. What's going on, guys? Hope you're doing well. Sunday, haven't been live on a Sunday in a damn hot minute. I don't know why that is exactly. Oh, wait, I do. Last week, out of town, out of state, at a friend's wedding. The week before that, something else was going on. It's been a minute, okay, since we've done a Sunday night stream. And tonight, we're eating some comfort food in the neighborhood, if you catch my drift, okay? I am looking for songs that you love, that maybe you think I don't know, or maybe I do know. But something to sink our teeth into in these terrifying, shall we say, times. Let's be honest. But yeah, let's try to drown that out a little bit, okay? Let's make it a little bit easier. Let's make tonight a comfort music night. Send me something that you love, whether it's something that you made, whether it's something your favorite band made, or whether it's an artist you just discovered yesterday, but you just need to share it with someone. Hit the link that's at the top of the chat and send it my way. Now, we've already got a few that have come in. Thank you, Lane, Mr. Drown, Squirrel and Flannel. But we're going to start tonight with a free request. So chat, do your thing. Give me the name of a song and an artist, and I will pick one at random to get us started. And if you would like to add a song to the queue and have it play sooner rather than later while the queue is short, then just click this and add yours now. And it'll probably play in the next 15 to 30 minutes. You know, Squirrel, refamiliarize me with that. Send me the link again, because I remember scrolling through that, and there's definitely some in there that I remember, because most of them I definitely knew, but there were a few, for sure, that I was like, I don't recognize that, but I have a feeling, given our music taste, that I might. All right, keep them coming, guys. We'll pick one at random. And if you haven't already, do me a huge favor. Hit the like button on the stream. It lets more people know that we are live. As you're joining tonight, just slap that like button for me. Helps out a ton. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I see a few good ones in there that I recognize. I appreciate the request there, Ellie. That's probably my favorite song. Actually, I know it's my favorite song off of the Cure album. Drone, No Drone. Probably going to be in my top 10 songs of the year, to be quite honest. Love it, love it, love it. Hey, what's going on, human? Welcome, welcome. Apparently, I'm just saying everything in twos tonight. Thank you. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate you. Open that in another tab. Take a look in a moment. But for now, let me pick a free request. All right, here we go. Scrolling and stop. Oh boy, I landed on funny clips and helpful playlists. John Bellion, Kid Again. Now, John Bellion and I don't maybe perhaps have the best history, but here we are. We're going to listen to some John Bellion in the year 2024. It's been a long time since I've gotten stupid deep, but it's time to sink to an all-time low and become a kid again. Here we go. Already not liking the bass.
I'm free when I'm underneath your light. Shaded and you open my eyes. I am a kid again. I could do anything. I am a kid again.
Yeah, same thing.
I could do anything. One and always.
Yep.
It's wild in the west, there's wolves at night. But you said I want this dog. I am a kid again.
Was that a bark? Did John Bellion just bark at me in the mic? Row, 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 row. Scooby on the track. Where's the rest of the gang?
I am a kid again.
Row, row, row.
I could do anything.
Like, is he trying to be The Weeknd or something? Like, I'm kind of confused. Who's a good boy? He's just John Bellion. It's that gif of that dog having that little tiny, terrifying dog having to be held back.
I feel that you're back in
This sounds like a Radiohead song? Like, this is... Okay. Let me try to give some legitimate criticisms here so I'm not just shitting bricks for no reason. All right. Everything about the mix feels off to me. Like, as soon as the bass hit in the track, something felt weird. And I'm like, is the AI in the room with us right now, John? Can you see it? John Bellion, that is. There's a lot about this that isn't working for me so far. The track's not even... We're right at the halfway point, and I feel like we've lived so many lives already. It's sounding both like paint drying, but also like it's trying to... It looks like Elon Musk running around like a fucking dipshit on stage doing jumping jacks and stuff, and you're like, okay, I see that you're trying to get my attention for something, but what? What could it possibly be, Elon? Like, I just hate, like, the vocals are probably one of the biggest things that I haven't mentioned that just do not resonate with me in any way. The pitchiness is killing it. What's up, Lissandro?
I could do anything.
Those strings, I would bet my bottom dollar and bet my britches off that those aren't real. Could be, but that just feels like it was pulled from a program. Thank you so much, Mike. Appreciate you sending one in. Guys, if you would like to add to the queue, just click this link here that's pinned at the top of the chat. Bada boom, bada bing. Send something my way. Thanks, Mike.
Can't you say it took away your pride? Can't you say it took away...
So he's gonna rap again now?
Can't you say it took away the vibe? I just got hands on my ball. I don't even care.
Hey, what's going on, Ooga Booga? Good to see you, dude. I'm doing all right.
Wake up!
We got a big day in the family tomorrow. My mom is turning 70. We got to celebrate her a little bit tonight. Went over there. Had some dinner, had some cake, had some ice cream. Like, like I said, it feels like he's attempting to channel The Weeknd, but The Weeknd as of recent. Like, the shitty Weeknd light, whatever we've been having the past few years. I feel like we're being served the same course. This, however... I don't want to say 5-course meal because that might give the impression that I like it and that it's classy in some sort. This feels like in the substance at the end when she tried to stay in the Margaret Qualley body, whatever that, what was the other name? Fuck. I had a good point and I lost the name. Sue. In the substance, Sue. When she tries to inject it again because she realizes that she's drawn all of the source material out from the original Matrix, right? And then she injects herself again to stay young and beautiful, but instead turns out to be a monster. That kind of feels like what's going on here. My dumbass was still logged into my friend's Streamlabs account. LMA. The Mike songs, the song Mike sent in was me. Yo, you just wanted to be like Mike. God, this is rough, guys. I can't sugarcoat it. And then the wake up, like, I feel like we're about to break into some HIR.
Yup. Wake up. I am a kid again. I could do anything. I am a kid again. I could do anything. Yup.
Interesting choice to sample me twice, John Bellion. Interesting choice, but I will allow it. Abso-fucking-lutely. Well, that certainly existed. I'm unfortunately gonna have to make a note in my worst songs Google Doc. Where are we at? Running log. That was not the worst I've heard, but that was... It just pissed... It's one of those songs that maybe at surface level it doesn't seem to be all that bad. It's that bad. You just really got to dive into it and explore the isms as to why. Thank you, Borg Martha. Thank you so much. Appreciate you adding one to the queue. John Bellion, Kid Again. You know what? It's never a good sign when I've put you on a list next to Wagwan Delilah. You know what I mean? Snow Day and Drake, Wagwan Delilah. You don't remember that? The banger of the century? I guess I would assume, yeah, that is new. It came out September 27th of this year. So that is indeed new music, a world premiere right here on ARTV 2 months late. Some of the worst I've heard this year, aside from the entirety of Popular Monster. That Cardi B track, Miami, was really, really fucking awful. KSI, obviously, with Trippie Redd. It goes without saying. The Bigfoot diss from Nicki Minaj was legitimately concerning and awful. We had some Meghan Trainor, little song that somebody in the chat, I think one of the mods, possibly introduced us to. Smith, Pathetic. That one's on there. Youngblood, When We Die, Can We Get High? Can We Still Get High? Or whatever it's called. Tom McDonald's in there. We've Imagine Dragons and J Balvin. Oh my God. Sam Hunt. Five Figure Death Punch and DMX. There's just been some Skillet. Woman's World by Katy Perry. Feedback by A Day to Remember is on here. There's been a lot of shit from various genres that just have not sat well with me this year. Can't believe Mr. Drown requested that. How dare? How dare you, Drown? Show yourself. And if you won't, then I'll expose your request now, because I think it's time to get back to the music queue. Shall we? Let's see what we've got up first. I believe it is something that Mr. Drown added. I could be wrong. I could be right. I'm wrong. It's the second one in the queue. Apologies. Lane, you're up first. Let's see what we got from Unpeople Waste. Then we've got Sunkissed Lola and Barty's Strange coming down the pipeline. Should be a nice mix. So Lane said, I cannot shut up about this band. Let's go. Unpeople. No, not that unperson. This is Unpeople. Unpeoples.
Give the people what they want, no question. But they're gonna drag us to hell, whether you like it or not.
Sounds a little like Beautiful People, Marilyn Manson type vibe.
Shoot yourself in the foot with the starting gun.
2024 has been a great year, but it's also been a shitty year, you know? They can both be true.
Can't be won, so be one. We're gonna waste it all away. Until we're left with nothing
Interesting move to step into that chorus.
but my place to say.
The will of the will of the...
We're becoming
We really need that as a soundbite, don't we? Yeah, fuck last week. Fuck October, too, by the way, while I'm at it, this year. Like, it kind of slams. These riffs hit, not gonna lie, but it feels a little clumsy, I guess. I don't know. I could be being nitpicky here, but let's see. I just feel like I've heard this in multiple places as we're kind of, I see the chat memeing about it a bit too. Not bad by any means, but it sounds like several things. I'm sorry to hear that, Fort Martha. For real. I get that. If I can be honest with you guys, it's one of my worst years by far, personally too. But, you know, it's okay to say it, but let's not spray it. And I'm talking to myself when I say that, you know what I mean? And by that, I mean, like, let's be honest with ourselves about what we're feeling, but not allow it to take over, to win. Okay, now we're going into kind of like a Queen if Panic at the Disco did it type of move. With, except like heavy. I think 2022 was my favorite year, personally, in a long time. I mean, I did get married that year, but, you know. You know, Stefan, I'm not going to put money on it. I think they're about to go on that 4 to 5 year trend that a lot of aging rock bands do. They kept, them and 3 Days Grace released an album the same year, every 3 years, for a while. It was weird. 03, 06, 09, 12, 15, 18. They both stayed true until that. And then I think they both broke with tradition. Did they both put out an album in 2021 or no? I could be wrong. I think Unpeople, the band that we just listened to, that is, I think that they have an interesting energy, and I appreciate the production on the track, but it felt a little heavy-handed with the way that it wore its influences. And for that reason, and just the fact that I didn't find it all that palatable just as a song in general, like listenability factor, I'm going to go meh. Thank you for sharing. I do apologize. I don't mean to rain on your parade, and I'm glad that you've been enjoying them so much, Lane. Unfortunately, it just did not work for me. I'm curious to know what you guys thought, too. You know what song I got stuck in my head right now is Maybe It's Me, 4 Years Strong. Sun-Kissed Lola up next. Mr. Drown, if you're here with us in the chat, appreciate you. Thank you for sharing. Evening to you. This is Sun-Kissed Lola. I almost said Kamala Harris. Truck court. Are you telling me that you don't want to go out and buy an F-350? No, I've heard way worse than the truck core. I won't go that far. Hey, what's up, vlogger? You're not so late. We just got started a little bit ago. So we got lyrics all in Spanish. I heard something about a dog. I heard perro. Built F550 tough. Feels bad, man. What feels bad, Demon? All right, Squirrel and Flannel, I'm looking through your list right now, and just out of the first 10, I do see a couple. Opalite by Martin Luke Brown? I don't recognize. I think, never mind, I've listened to that. When I'm Alone by Lissy? I know the artist, don't think I know that song. That roll. I can't roll my R's like that. Oh yeah, I remember Fetish Ticket. Castle Comer? Fire Alarm? I don't think I know that. I'll stop there for now. Where's the Pitbull remix? Dale! You throwing Pitbull on there? That shit's going. My biggest problem with this one so far is that it feels a little faceless. You know? Like, I don't really feel like the vocalist has all that much of like a personality. Like, granted, sure, we could say language barrier is part of it, but no, genuinely, like, the voice feels a little flat or maybe nasally to me or something. And yeah, no Pitbull, so automatically minus 305 points. Sounds like that Surf Curse Loopy TikTok song. Did they have another viral hit? I know Surf Curse had that Freaks song, but I like some of their stuff post virality and comeback. That album, I think, that came out last year or 2 years ago, maybe, had some good stuff on there. Peppy instrumental. Bad Bunny, you know, my criticisms with him are as an artist. As a person, he seems like a good dude, from what I know. But I think his music sucks ass. I like his voice is like nails on a chalkboard. Too late, Stefan. We headed back to war. It's just like the vocal melody. I feel like I'm on an endless treadmill. I'm gonna say no on this one, unfortunately. Okay, I take it back. Guitar solo. Yeah, like, it's not that the song didn't have, like, a cute little vibe to it. It did. I just, I don't know. There wasn't really... It felt like... How can I put this? It felt like going into a fly trap that wasn't sticky. You know? Like, I'm not gonna get caught on that. Unfortunately, the paper... it's like putting, you know, just a regular piece of paper and calling it a fly trap. Like, if you don't got the sticky paper, how you gonna get me in there, right? That didn't have the sticky paper. Hey, thank you so much, guys. Trevor Frund and Trevor, I believe that's Trevor from Amateurs. Demon of Empire, thank you as well. Appreciate you guys adding songs to the queue. If you would like to do just like our neighbors did here, Trevor, Demon Empire, if you want to send a song my way, send something you love, okay? Send me something that you cling to in tough times, or a song that is just generally a good vibe. That's what we're in search of. It can be something else, but I'm being honest with you, what we're in search of, okay? We're looking for the vibes. It's been a tough week and a tough month, and it's gonna get even tougher for a lot of people, especially for people who don't look like me in the next few months. So... let's try and squeeze what joy we can out of these times where we have away from that. That's all I'm saying. Let's start it with Barty's Strange Sober. I got to see Barty's open for Boy Genius last year, Wilmington, North Carolina. Played an amazing show right at the edge of the river, right there. Great weather. It's getting sticky. That sequence of emojis, as in the shout next to fire. Breathing fire. Fire breathing. So no, not the Imagine Dragons fans. Have they found us? So this is new Barty's Strange. Squirrel said he's loving the slow build-up in this track. I kind of like the, a lot of Martise's stuff that I've heard. It's a little, yeah, you could definitely classify it as like rock, singer-songwriter, at times dipping his pen into other inkwells for other genres, for sure. This feels like it's got some more indie sensibilities to it, which makes sense given the people he's been touring with.
Same talk when I saw you. It takes some time to get honest. Tough calls when you're novice.
Yo, what's up, Pro-Choice Philly? What's going on? A new name every time or your money back?
And still, nobody stopped us.
Hey, I feel you, B. I appreciate you stopping through. I hope you have a good evening, for real.
So when you know it's right. When it take it comes your whole life. I'm standing in between the lines.
No, I feel you on that. Do you think Vlogger 306 said it might be a hot take, but I think 2024 has been the best year for mainstream music in a while? I don't think it's a hot take. I think you'd be pretty spot on in saying that. Not just mainstream, though, to be clear. It's been a great year for music, period.
That's why it's hard to be sober.
Between the two, I would probably, between Mustard and Mike Will,
That's why it's hard to be
at this point, I guess I would probably have to take Mustard. Surprisingly.
I live life on two planes and most things are both
Hey, right on, Steven. Good to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well.
wanna go away. When you're not near me, every song's a throwaway.
Love the drum groove that's locking in behind Bartise's voice on this. It sounds like a really appropriate song for this time of year. You know, kind of the changing of the seasons. It's got that autumn vibe in it. I love the background instrumentation on this track as well. Those drums have a really good punch to them. Let them ring out, Bartise. Hey, what's going on, Seth? Good to see you, dude. I do feel the message of this song, for sure. It's just the world we're in right now. It's tough to just be raw dog in life, you know? That could be, for some people, that could be their prescriptions. For some people, it could be drugs, drinking, whatever. But it's like, in the same breath, how can you blame people for their vices when it's the system that it's imposed on them that pushes them into the arms of those vices? It's probably a little bit more complex than Bartise intended to get with it. Maybe not, but I appreciate that it's got me thinking. I think it's a very cool track. Not necessarily one of his catchiest, but kind of like you said, a nice slow burn.
That's why it's hard to be sober.
It just got a little less tough seeing your face. Hello, channel. I'm not sure what that means, but what's going on? Us or aliens? Bartise Strange, sober. Good stuff. Yeah, I really did enjoy that. Stefan, you're up next. Candyman. The Candyman can. R.I.P. Tony Todd. Horror icon. Legend. A terrible, terrible loss. I was actually reading a statement that James A. Janice from Dead Meat put out over on his Patreon about Tony Todd and just taking the loss really, really personally. And I get that, you know, especially for James, the creator, founder of Dead Meat, co-founder. it's one of those things where I think like Tony Todd passing at the same age, 69, that like his dad and somebody else passed at. It's scary, and it can set up the future for you to think like, oh, well then I'm for sure gonna pass at this age or whatever. I know that like it sounds weird, but my dad went through the same thing. Like my biological grandmother died long before I was born, and like I think she was, I want to say 52, 53. And my dad always thought that he would never live longer than his mom, like 52, 53. And now, you know, man's turning 70, you know? But it's tough. It's tough when people feel like they're stuck in that. Let's reminisce. Horror fans in the chat, if you're here, let's talk Tony Todd. Let's talk Candyman. Let's talk Final Destination. Let's talk Final Destination 3. Okay? Let me know, what's your favorite role that you saw Tony Todd in? Thank you so much, Steven629. Helen's theme from the first film. The ending to that movie is crazy. Yeah, it's another thing. You're only going to hear good things about Tony Todd because that's really all that I've ever heard. Oh, God. Stefan, do we know did he film his role for that film? Is he in it? Is he confirmed? Except the fourth one, indeed, for Final Destination. Very fitting score for right now, too. It's just like, maybe you could see this being played at a funeral, but it's a transcendent vibe, like a soul is ascending to heaven, to paradise, whatever you want to call it. I feel that, Borg Mappa, I do. That's cool. When you see the city represented in a way that you can either relate to or one that feels accurate, you know? It's all in post-production. Great. Tony Todd in it. So that'll be his final role. Hey, what's up, Dat Boy? Just join the chat. This is what I hear. Perfect time to stop through. I'm doing all right, Samuel. I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there. Doing better than I was doing on Wednesday, I'll tell you that. What's everyone's favorite Final Destination movie, if you've got one? Mine is 3, because that movie got me into, like, I don't know. I don't know if I can 100% put all of the credit on, like, Final Destination 3 being my true horror awakening, but it was the movie that I remember most from that era and watching the most. I had recorded it off of TV, and because we were accidentally getting Cinemax, and this was like 2005, 2006, and recording it off the TV, I watched that tape over and over and over again. So much Final Destination, especially the tanning scene. Sorry, guys. Okay, I was a little horn dog teenager. Apologies. That was TMI, but it happened, and it is what it is. Okay. Did John have his horror awakening and sexual awakening at the same time? I don't know. Those things can be very connected, though, and I have always appreciated those themes being so prevalent in horror films. Love that little piano riff. It feels like somebody like passing by around a corner, but they're like invisible. It's paranoia whispering into your ear. It's phenomenal. Candyman, an incredible one. And once again, shout out to Dead Meat for furthering my love for horror. I've been a Dead Meat fan. They're a big channel on YouTube now, right? Like, what, 5-6 million subscribers? But I started watching them like not long after the kill count even launched. 2018, probably. I don't think the channel had even been around for a year yet. And I was already a pretty big horror guy, but that's when I feel like that kind of really cemented my love for films adjacent to that genre and started getting me to explore outside of just, you know, the blockbuster horror franchises, your Conjurings, your, I don't know, your Final Destinations even, you know, or your Nightmares on Elm Street, okay? All great stuff, but, you know, there's other stuff out there, and there's so many things. You know, it's similar to music, and I think that for a long time I didn't treat music and movies the same way, which was a little unfair. You know, like to hold one and be like, oh, I want to discover everything, and then with movies, I'm only, you know, I'm rewatching favorites. Like I'm not branching out as much as I wanted to. So sometime around like 2016, 2015, I think that really started to change for me. Same, you see, the same thing for me with Slugs. I haven't watched the entirety of the kill count yet. But yeah, I was not familiar with this yet either. All right, Borgmatha, what has been stuck in your head for 2 weeks that we're about to have stuck in our heads? Feeling all right? We're feeling it? A little Joe Cocker from 1969, baby. Hey, thank you, Brandon. I love the Scream franchise. Damn, Dead Meat's on their way to 7 million. Excuse me. Right. Might have to hit the dance floor for this one. Every day, I'm shuffling. Like, I need to learn some 60s dances for this, man. I'm feeling alright. Feeling alright. I'm feeling alright. Great choice, Borgmatha. A great song too, because it, you know, capturing the tone of the moment right now that I think a lot of us are feeling. We're feeling alright, maybe, but what's breathing over our shoulder? You do, Blake. Indeed. This is my latest vinyl pickup. Grabbed this at a local store over the weekend. The Woods. Probably my favorite Slater-Kinney album. At this point. We miss you, Janet. Yeah, shout out Slater-Kinney. No Cities to Love. It was between that and The Woods, and neither of them ended up making my top 100. But they weren't too far out either. In fact, it would probably be in the top 125 somewhere, one of those. Hey, Ascension showing up to the party with 10% on the lifeline for the phone. But that's okay, because we're going to dance it out. If this doesn't charge your phone, what will? What, you want to throw hands? You want to throw jazz hands? trying to throw jazz hands right now? We can take this outside and throw jazz hands. Yeah, dude, I live on 9%. I feel you, Philly. I start most days at like 23%, but I'm down to 9% by like 4 p.m. That's how it's felt, for real. Hey, Human Reviews. That's so kind of you, dude. Happy belated birthday, by the way. I saw that in your message right there. Happy belated birthday to Human Reviews. I'm feeling all right. And I'm feeling a big old thumbs up for that. All right, guys, we've got a decent amount in the queue. So if you would like to add a song to it, have it play sooner rather than later, go ahead and click this link here that's pinned at the top of the chat. Send a song my way. We're looking for them good vibes, okay? So send me one of your favorite songs, maybe a new discovery, something that you're loving, or just like we saw there from Borg Matha, it could be a 1969 classic from Joe Cocker. That actually needs to go in my 60s playlist because for whatever reason, I think that's one of the ones I've been working on making a 60s mix, and I don't think I've added that one yet. It's got to happen right now. But up next, we have one from Trevor. Trevor Frond is sharing one from his band Amateurs and their album that dropped a couple of months ago. This is Skyward and Without a Trace. I love some of the band's songs. Let me look back at the track listing for this album. Is there one called Crooked Forest, I want to say? Yeah. Love Crooked Forest. Bat Rolls. Break. Quick and to the point. It's kind of what I've been doing, vlogger. I've got pretty much all of the ones that I want to cover for now, though. I've got 2010s, 2000s, 90s, 80s, 70s, and 60s. Hey, thank you so much, DJ Kleffer. I hope I said that right. Kleffer? I love that you guys got a little bit more screamy with this one. Not that some of the other material that we've heard from Amateurs isn't more on that post-hardcore, I guess, side of the fence, but this one in particular really ramps up the pressure. I appreciate that. Trevor, let me read your message here real quick, buddy. Let's see. I've also had one of the toughest years of my life too, John. I feel you, dude. We're hanging in there, head above water. So with that, I'm going to send an oldie but a goodie, a song I've sent before from my band, Amateurs. But I want to make sure that people hear Skyward Without a Trace. Let's go. Thank you, dude, by the way. I hope that you're hanging in there. We're doing our best, huh? Me too, Emmy. It's got a great juxtaposition. I think you in particular would really dig this band. I say that from what I know of your taste from these streams. Not to assume, but you might just love this band. Emmy, are you by chance a Ben Quad fan? Oh, congratulations to Jack White. He'd been at number 2 several times. Did he finally bump up to number 1?
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's how I'm feeling, man. Congratulations, Jack. I do tend to keep an eye on the alternative airplay chart, and the alternative charts in general. But I guess I hadn't checked in this week yet. Well, I'm just happy to see the emptiness machine get dethroned, right? That's how I'm feeling. Let's fucking go. I have, DJ, I have. Good shit. Don't love it as much as Flower Boy or Call Me If You Get Lost, but still. Oh, right on. Okay, okay. I see you. I know Henry, who plays bass in the band, and he's really cool. He reached out He's got Hannah and I on the guest list, so we're going to be at their show, their North Carolina show. I believe it's on the 21st. So we're going to be seeing them, Microwave, Prince Daddy and the Hyena. I think the other band was called Just Friends, but I don't know them, so I have to check them out. Oh, no way! Well, Emmy, come say hi, for sure. We'll be there, Hannah and I. You can come meet both of us. You thought I was dead. You people thought I was dead. Not bad taste at all, Philly. You know, I'm not even the biggest Pearl Jam guy, but I found myself, you know, in my Grammy reaction video, I picked them for my personal pick in the Grammy rock category over Green Day, American Dream is Killing Me. Because Dark Matter's that good. The song and the album's really great, too. It's going to be somewhere in my top 20 albums, I'm sure. Yeah, that was really nice. Once again, Trevor, I know we had listened to that one before, but let me just cement it with a strong thumbs up. I really appreciate, kind of like Emmy pointed out there, it does kind of have that jazzy swing to it, you know, makes you think that maybe you're in a different decade, but it's in this vortex where it exists directly next to the parallel that is kind of this more aggressive and post-hardcore screamy type of track. So it's a cool blending of sounds. I appreciate you guys for not just doing your typical bread and butter bare minimum for the genre. And guys, go check them out. That's Amateurs. The name of the album is Amateurs as well. And I'll drop a link, Spotify link that is, in the chat for their album. Go check them out. Amateurs, if I can spell, that is. First try. Nailed it. Boom. All right. Moving back over to the queue. Let's see what Demon of Empire sent us. I'm glad a lot of you guys enjoyed that last one, too. So Demon said, in case y'all aren't aware, this was an in-theme for Dragon Ball Super. I would not have been aware, so thank you for the context. Boogie back. Hopefully not Boogie 2988. Absolutely, Trevor. You're so welcome. Thank you for your generosity and sharing your band with us. You just can't kill that boogie. He's a cockroach, man, I tell ya. On the bottom of the shoe, man. Oh, God, is he really 52? That's just sad. That's really sad. I mean, it would be sad even if he was 32, but, you know, I'm 32. I can't imagine being where Boogie is. Boogie Nights Forever Edition. It kind of has a little bit of like a 2000s thing with the production, like the Veronicas or like Tattoo, all the things she said or something. I don't know. It's the electronics in the background with this one that are keeping me at least a little bit entertained, but I genuinely don't know how I feel about this. Do I think Warning is underrated? I think that it's a meme that it's underrated at this point. But in a mainstream, like, voice crack at all sense, like, yeah, it's underrated by comparison, but it's not, like, underrated as in unknown. Like, I could be like, oh, I think the band Crash Kings are underrated, right? And I feel that that would be an accurate statement because they haven't put out an album in a decade and nobody knows who they are. They were a thing in the late 2000s. But I think you get the point I'm trying to make. It's kind of an earworm though, isn't it? You know, Vlogger, I don't hate that video idea. Maybe mine would be more like the songs I was obsessed with as a literal child. How about I write down that video idea? Songs I was obsessed with as a literal child. I'm going to say a light thumbs up for this track, especially keeping it in the context of knowing it's for Dragon Ball. I don't know a ton about the anime, but, like, you know, I watched some Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid. I get the gist of it, right? Goku? That's a character, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just dropped some knowledge. That's right. That is right. This guy's seen anime before. Oh, yeah. I just name-dropped him. I know that that's a pretty unknown character in the anime world, but yeah, I am familiar with Goku. You know who else I know in the anime world? Jackie Chan from Jackie Chan Adventures, baby. That's right. Uncle, Jade, Bruno. Heard of him? We don't talk about Bruno. That was my time. Ooh, Steven, you got something great for us right here. I love it. I love where your head's out. Let me write down this video idea before I completely forget and move on to something else entirely. All right. Songs I was obsessed with. Hey, thank you, DJ. I appreciate you adding another one. Kind of you did. Songs I was obsessed with as a literal child. Idea noted. Thanks, Fogger. Goku? Whoa, that's some pretty obscure knowledge there, sir. Slow down. You're going to need to slow down, sir. We heard you quoting Dragon Ball Z a little too fast back there. Clocked you going over 9,000. Oh, he's on fire. Oh, he's on fire. And you know who else is on fire? Goku? Yeah. I just can't stop, man. I can't stop. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying now, Vlogger. Well, in that case, I appreciate the inspiration for what I just turned that into. And for me, I think it could be cool to do a video like that of going over, you know, I have a playlist. Let me see if it's private or not. If it's not, I can drop it in the chat. Yeah. So this would give you an idea, this playlist that I just linked in the chat, of the songs that I loved up until like age 11 or so. Like the first 11 years of my life, I was basically just listening to whatever was available to me or given to me or what my parents had. I wasn't like seeking stuff out on my own because I couldn't, right? Like we didn't get a computer in our house until I was like 12, 13. So it would be cool to go over some of those songs and the stories behind why I was so into them. Up next, Punching in a Dream, The Naked and Famous. This is the one I saw, was so stoked. Take us back in time. Let's go. I think I might just have to break out my favorite anime glasses from the hit show, as Priscilla noted, Cory in the House, everyone's favorite anime. I just listened to this whole album not long ago for my top 100 video. Can confirm. One of the most underrated gems out there. I fucking love this album. You already know. This band is so good at luring you in with some synth pop bangers and then just flipping it on its prog rocky post rock meltdown fuckery in the best way. When you get into the deep cuts, into the weeds of Passive Me Aggressive You, that is where this band really shines, because this song is amazing. Don't get me wrong. And it's one of my favorite, I guess, hits that they have, but it gets even better on the album. If you end up liking this, go deeper, please. I might even actually play you one more little sample of something, just to show the juxtaposition of where they go with it. For sure, Stefan. It's a very satisfying blend. Steven, you said early 2010s music had a special vibe to it. Tonight I'm setting one of my favorites from the era. I'm aware you put this album on your top 100 best list. I have not listened to the whole album yet, but this song is an absolute banger. Well, here's my encouragement to you, Steven. Hear the entire album. I don't think you'll regret it. I'm familiar with the Midnight. I know some of their stuff. I'm not a huge fan, but I do enjoy the Midnight. I'm trying to think of what other song I can play you guys a snippet of. I don't think Steve will be too mad if I give you another sample. I don't ever wanna be favorite album. I couldn't answer you, DJ, because I've not listened to albums. I only know I've heard one or two of their EPs, and mostly other than that, just individual songs. I know, I'm the worst. Hey, what's going on, Jaden Salads? Saw him with Blink 182. That's cool. I could see that being like an early 2010s thing, for sure. Like a very 2010s-ism. I love that track. I love that album. I think it was in my top... It's somewhere in my top 30 on my favorite albums of all time. I fucking love that album. It was 2016. Nice. I did see Blink 182 in 2016, but I think it was All Time Low that opened for them in Pittsburgh. Oh, congrats, Elliot. That's going to be a blast, for sure. All right, here's another taste for you guys. This is the opening track. This is not, I don't know. Do we want more experimental or do we want more poppy? And no, not that poppy, pun intended. No, like, do we want to go like synth pop, or should we try on a little bit more of the post-rock experimental shit? Do we want to get a little crazier with it? Is that cool? Because we can go there. We'll see. Pop punk. You want one of their pop punk tracks? Yeah, they just all of a sudden start shouting out. They're from New Zealand. Yo, New Zealand, what's up? We're the naked and famous. And this is Punching at a Dream. And then it just rips into fucking power chords. Yeah, Poppy does drop this week, and so does Linkin Park. All right, let's do it. Wolf and Geeks Clothing is the name of this track. This one goes a little harder. Same band. Hey, thank you so much, Squirrel. Almost read it as Five Nights at Freddy FNAF. Not quite. This song is so badass. Oh, such a good track though, Steven. Bright Lights is incredible. That's cool that you heard that. This bass fusion right here. So eerie. All right, there's your taste for now, okay? It's a pretty crazy little track. I love the energy. I love the guitars on that. Bass and electric. Killer tune, killer album. I'll shut up now. Let's see what we got up next. Oh, we got some Tyler, the Creator. Paranoid in the queue. Switch it up. Thank you, DJ, for treating us. Let's go. Tyler, the Creator, baby.
Things feel out of order. Look around, I'm not sure. Paranoia, no. Feel it in my aura. Living between cameras and recorders. These but can't afford ya, no.
I saw someone on Reddit saying that I can't remember the language that this is spoken, that this chorus is sung in, but apparently it's like a very old language, and it was very cool for like people from other regions of the world to see that representation there and being sung in another language on the chorus. It works so well with this kind of psychedelic hip hop angle that he takes on this track. Steven, we might have to change that for you. I might have to bully you into listening. Ratata, banger. Saint Chroma, banger. Thought I Was Dead, banger.
Buy a home in private. Home invasions got my brothers dying. Notice every car that's driving by. I think my neighbors want me dead. I got a cannon underneath the bed. Triple checking if I lock the door. I know every creep.
I just, for me, the biggest thing, I don't really see Linkin Park as Linkin Park without Chester, if I'm honest. And with Rob being out too, and now Brad not touring, I mean, I'll listen to it. We'll see. I'm not a fan of Sticky. I'll say it. Unfortunately, I don't like it. It feels very out of place on the album to me, and it gets really annoying really fast. Thought I Was Dead with Schoolboy Q is probably my favorite. I don't think Sticky's the worst song on the album. Not that there's one that I'm like automatically like, oh yeah, it's the worst, but bottom three for sure. Judge Judy, I'm iffy on. I go back and forth. It certainly doesn't help, Blake, but it's definitely not just that.
Don't trust these people out here, please. Whatever you do, keep to yourself. Keep your business to yourself.
I
Don't
just
even
wish
trust
it
these
was a
motherfucking
different
characters,
band.
'cause they will try to
Like,
get
call
over
it
on you,
LP
okay?
2.0. Call
Please,
it
because
something
I don't
else.
have to
I
fuck
just,
nobody up,
I don't
promise to
know.
God.
This is so good.
I'm just saying how it makes me feel as a lifelong fan. And as a lifelong fan, I don't really want much to do with it.
Watch your
I don't
surroundings.
support current Linkin Park. That's for sure.
Okay. Yeah. No camera.
For sure, Zero would have been dope.
Don't want to take pictures with
Or
you
L-
niggas or bitches.
LP Zero.
Nervous
They could have
system
gone with
shook.
something like
Waving
that.
from
A
19,
hybrid,
do
if
that
you
to
will.
ya. Where you from, nigga? Who ya? Satellite screenshot.
Hold up, we gotta hear this outro.
NBA, privacy. Yeah, right. I got a better shot in the NBA. Ain't no respect for nothing. Voice recording all discussions. Her, him, they, them, or anybody. I
Don't trust them.
At all. Some pray for my fall. Hearing clicks on the calls. Niggas hacking for some rough drafts. Bitches looking for a buff bag. Wrist that for some jaw. Nah, you sing along, but you don't know me, nigga. No, never ever, not at all, y'all. Niggas cross the line like fuck the stop sign. They wanna know where I close my eyes at. I keep my eyes wide. Don't got this shit cooked, Brody. Look, Brody. Handshakes got me shook, Brody. Niggas want info about me. Read a book on me. Leave me alone.
Hey, what's going on, Neffy Contra? Since 2012. Holy shit. Bro, thank you so much. That seriously means so much to me. 12 years is a long ass time. If I could ask, what's the video that you found me through? Since it's been that long. 2012 was a good year for the channel, I feel like. 2013, not as much. 2014, not as much. 2015, yeah. But 2012 was a year where I was like, I'm going to upload a lot of videos and see what happens. And it's not like the channel blew up then by any means. But I got my first like 2,000 subscribers that year. That was cool. Yeah. His left stroke just went viral. Who left the vacuum on in the house? It's funny you say that because, like, 20 minutes ago, Hannah actually was vacuuming, I'm pretty sure. Opinion on Benson Boone? I don't have, like, strong feelings on him. I never listened to the album. What was it, like, something about, like, roller skates and rocket blades or some shit. But I thought Beautiful Things was okay until I heard it one too many times, and I'm like, all right. But, like, it's to be expected. It's not intended for me, so I'm glad that I get any sort of enjoyment out of it whatsoever, I guess. You know, like, I'm definitely not the target demo for Benson Boone. But I think the dude's got some, like, natural talent and charisma. Not a ton, not as much as some people are trying to put behind him, but, like, I'm not necessarily mad if I'm, like, hearing Slow Hands or something. Like, I would rather hear that than... Fuck, I don't know. What was that? Didn't Meghan Trainor have, like, a horrible collab with a rapper this year? Who was it? Oh, Meghan Trainor and T-Pain, unfortunately. I think it was T-Pain. Hey, thank you so much, DJ. That's kind of you to add another one. Let's go. Up next, we've got one from Brandon. Brandon M25, Destroy the Map. Let's see who this is by. See, the biggest thing for me, Squirrel, is probably just my sample size. My sample size of Benson is literally those two songs, right? Slow Hands and Beautiful Things. I don't know. It definitely is trying way too hard, but I think I'm more used to it because I went into it with really, like, I really expected it to just sound like, I don't know, something ripped straight out of, like, a playbook from the 2000s and how to market a young male singer, right? But it actually left a little bit more than that with me. I don't think Beautiful Things is a great song by any means, but it's nowhere near my worst list. I can say that. I think it's fine. Criminally underrated band from the 2000s. This is Destroy the Map by 36 Crazy Fists. Oh my god, dude. Wow. You've got me shell-shocked over here. You just hit me with the blue shell. Wow. Disregard that, guys. My bad. Man, this sounds like I need to get out the ATV. Full throttle. Let's go. Like, I want to say this was this a Christian rock band or a Christian metal band? 36 Crazy Fists. I feel like I've heard my buddy Crash Thompson talk about them before. Yeah, this came out in 2003 for anyone wondering. I was kind of getting some Bullet for My Valentine meets Kill Switch vibes. Oh, no way. The Strokes Angles was the first video that you saw? Very cool. I remember that video because I did it and I got it wrong on it years later. Okay, I must be thinking of a wrong band then. Was there like a band, a Christian band with like, was it 12 Stones? Is that something? Yes. Okay, I was thinking of 12 Stones. Wow. So sorry, Brandon, for the confusion. 12 Stones were not it. God, this does awaken something in you, doesn't it? Like, you just had to be there for the new metal shit. 2000s kids get it. 90s as well. Have I tried Blue Sky? No, I just don't need another social network in my life. You know, the older I get, the less I care. The less I want to be online. The more I want to be offline. I'm getting to a healthier point. For a while, I went so far opposite. Like, it wasn't good. Like, I wasn't engaging with like anything. So I'm working on it. I'm trying to realize the necessary evil, but getting me on anything beyond Instagram right now is going to be like pulling teeth. You know, I'm on AOTY. I'm on Instagram. I'm happy with that, as well as obviously YouTube. But, you know, I don't know. I don't really need a Twitter in my life or a Blue Sky or a Threads or whatever the fuck else. Human, you're up next. I know I said no more requests for a bit, but it was my birthday the other day, so why not? Well, first of all, again, happy birthday to you. Wondered if you'd consider something like reviewing viewers' AOTY accounts, with their permission, of course. HiveMind reviews people's Instagrams on stream, and it's pretty fun. Okay, I think I see what you mean. So, like, going through and, like, looking at, like, their reviews and stuff and, like, their favorite albums. Yeah, I like that. I can write down the idea for streams for sure, if I'm hearing you correctly. Raw Feel. Let's see who this track's by. I feel you, Squirrel. See, I don't know how many people in the chat are on the other side of 25, but you know, you start getting to a certain age, and you just realize more and more how insignificant this shit is, especially like social media and like fighting with strangers online, and just I've slowly been wiping my old Twitter account, and I've been like forcing myself to read some of the tweets just to see like where I was when I was that guy that was way too online and way too overzealous with shit on Twitter, taking it too personally, taking it too far, whatever it was. I think social media, you know, and that lack of face-to-face or whatever it is, it brings out something animalistic in us, the worst parts of us. And I frankly don't think I want any part of that, at least at this point in my life, you know? So that is where I am on the social media debate. It's just, it's tough. You know, you wrestle with it and it's like, I don't want to be here, but I realize I'm going to be completely and utterly lost and out of the loop if I don't at least somewhat have a presence somewhere, right? So, Instagram, AOTY, YouTube is my compromise for now. Raw Feel, this is by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, who were in my mind fuzz ever so recently. Let's do it. This is off of the new album, I believe. Is it Lizard Wizard time? Oh, it's time. Killswitch Engage working on a new album? So with Jesse Leach, I assume, instead of Howard? I know that Howard's come back a few times. We can't stream without King Gizzard. For sure, Squirrel. See, that's a big brain move. I can't lie, because most of us, including even me, can't fully make that detachment. I also have Reddit. I didn't even mention that. Yeah. I need to get rid of Reddit on my phone. Oh my god, Vlogger 306. The OG Weezer Hurley review from like 2010? For real? The sound of a pickle? The smell of a pickle kicking in? Is that what I heard? I like this kind of like 70s swaggering rock and roll vibe they seem to have going with this album. Definitely planning to listen to this one. Didn't say every single album. I have not committed that far yet. But I do plan on listening to this one since I believe it's this. Is this the second album they put out this year or only the first? I don't even know anymore. Guess the album based on the AOTY review? That could be funny. I'll write down like rating, roasting, reviewing AOTY profiles. I think the worst list, or else the worst or best year-end videos were the introductory point for a lot of people, I'm sure. What'd he say? Every single album? Yeah, I think my mic may have cut out to hear what you wanted to hear, Nunez. I think my father-in-law would love this track. I mean that in a good way. He loves shit like this. Let's get that smokiness to it. Doesn't feel like it's too tied to any kind of structure. Loose, flowing, jamming, like King Gizzard do so well and how they create. No, I feel you, Ascension. I'm in a similar thing. It's like the shit that I'm consuming on Reddit, I don't think is so much the problem for me personally. It's like just the endless scroll of it all, you know? It's so easy to just wake up and then it's an hour and a half later and you're like, fuck, you know? Like, where did that go? And then again and again and again it happens. So, you know, I go through phases like that sometimes. I'll just like delete, you know, Reddit or something off my phone for like 3 months, come back to it. So, you know what? I think I could use that break. Why don't we take a break right now? Reddit. Bye-bye. There she goes. This is great shit, though. I'm sorry to interrupt that with a deletion of Reddit. For sure. I get on there for music, funny animals, shit that I am interested in, hobbies, TV, collecting, all that good shit. Oh, nice, Blake. The one from, what was it called? Jordy. That was the last video I filmed before I moved into my house. You can see in the background of that video that nothing looks normal. Things are rearranged. Another smoke show showing. Thank you so much, Human Reviews. I hope you had a good birthday. I hope it was filled with lots of King Gizzard and plenty of Lizard Wizard as well. Oh, we got a good one up next. A fitting song for the times. Take Me Out Like a Kennedy. I believe this is Heart Attack Man, unless I am completely... Oh, wow. I am completely wrong. Okay. Wow. Oh, I will just... Wow. Jordy jump scare? No. Like Kennedy jump scare. Kennedy curse? Ooh. Kennedy jump scare. That is... Wow. I can't believe I walked right into that. I walked right into that being the wrong song. This is Joywave. I'm sorry. Joywave. Like a Kennedy. I've been very hit or miss with this band, Joywave, over the years. There's songs that I love, but also songs that I've been like, what in the heck was that, bro? So let's see which one of the... This sounds like it might be a ballad, so we're about to F around and find out.
Swelling like a Kennedy, I won't be afraid. I won't be afraid. I'm spilling on my jacket next to me. She hopes for the best, but I'm losing faith. Are they gonna bomb us all?
Requests are still open, guys. If you would like to send something my way, just click this link right here at the top of the chat or in the stream description. Interesting to think about in hindsight, assuming they're referring to what I think they are. Because 5 years ago when this song came out, 2019, Trump was a president. And now that's coming back around. Oh boy. God. That thought alone just makes me want to jump out the window. Oh wow, that is crazy, Blogger. It's crazy that the algorithm fed you that too. They were like, hey, have this random guy, this random teenager reviewing music. Did you even like Weezer? At least the music will be good. That's right, baby. Father of all motherfuckers, part 2, Green Day, let's go. That's what we're getting. That's what we got in the first Trump presidency. It's kind of pretty, kind of cinematic, but I don't find it very interesting. God, the Rage Against the Machine reunions, because they've just gone so well. Let's pass the torch to somebody else, okay? And no, I don't think Fever 333 or that band. I'm talking like somebody like young, and new and real. Not fucking Youngblood or someone. Going into like a Queen Brian May styled solo here. Nah, let's do another trilogy. Let's do it though. You know what? You know, it's like the thing. I don't think that would work for other. You know, it never works for other couples when they see other people, but it could work for us. I know Philly knows what I'm talking about, but it could work for us. Hey, thank you so much, Ooga Booga. Thank you for adding 2 to the queue. I don't think I ever did, DJ. I don't think I ever made my way through all of the Seasons projects by Weezer. I know for sure I heard Spring and Summer. I can't remember. I might have. Then maybe I did hear them all once. I think that's the likely scenario. But I just never came back to them. Oh, Tobias, you blow hard. Any other Arrested Development fans in the chat? Please feel free to show yourselves. I think I'm gonna have to hit it with a cool meh on this one. I don't think it was bad. The build was slow, and I'm not gonna say ineffective, but I don't know. I really didn't feel like it tightened the clamps the way that I hoped it would. Kind of started feeling like we were circling the drain there at the end. Not bad, but I'm not feeling a ton of staying power. The Dash, you're up next. Black Wonderful Life. Recently found this song through my YouTube Music autoplay, and it's definitely been a really nice song to listen to. Also features a sax solo, so can't go wrong with that. I hope not. We've not been steered wrong yet. I'm sure someday it'll happen. So Wonderful Life. Life tends to be pretty wonderful when you've got sax solos. I was too, Squirrel. Oh, Jamal, sorry, I did not see that. We did one earlier, and we will definitely do at least 2 more free requests tonight. I tell you what, since you asked, we'll do one after this song. I will pick one at random. So just give me, if you haven't sent a song in, I want to keep this open to everyone else in the chat. I will pick one at random after this song, Wonderful Life. Thank you so much, DJ. Really appreciate you, dude. I'm an anti-saxer? Oh my god, guys. We've got an anti-saxer in the chat. Mods, what's our policy? Did we go over the policy on anti-saxers? I don't know, man. I don't know if we can have an anti-saxer in these parts. Like, we are so polar opposite in our views of the world. I just genuinely don't know. I mean, I can't slap a coexist bumper sticker on this and call it a day, okay? Because I'm living next to an anti-saxer in my chat, in my neighborhood. Like, that's right, Blake. Can we get some saxophone emojis in the chat? Keep them rolling right now. I mean, I think the timeout would not be inappropriate. The mods are going to be as harsh as they're going to be. I just don't know. Let's hear the sax solo, and then let's make our judgment call, okay? I think that's the only fair way to do this. Keep them coming for the free requests, guys. I will pick one at random after this song. No jazz hands for you, Philly. say goodbye, because it's the last time. Yeah, I wasn't properly saxonated. I was attacked by a saxophone. It's like not having a tetanus shot. We seeing them saxes. Saxes up. You know exactly what we do with sax haters in these parts. We spam them. First I blow him, then I poke him. One person's gonna understand that reference, and that's fine. I never looked to see if anybody said anything about Arrested Development. I'm gonna guess no. The other Arrested Development, yes. Yes, DJ, the new Jack White album is exquisite. Gonna be in my top 5 of the year for sure. I'm pretty positive. I can almost confidently tell you that for sure. I've already started putting that together. Oh, Contra, by the way, I saw you asked how often I stream. Sunday nights, typically. Sunday, around 7 p.m. Eastern time, typically. We had taken a few weeks off, but we back on. Oh, I can't believe... I'm honestly not going to forgive myself for talking over the start of that. I can't believe it. Now let's judge Philly based on the sax solo. We might have to give him the boot. Okay, I'm feeling feelings in my soul. I'm transcendent. I am pure. I am confident. Oh, that was tasty. Notice how Philly's been real quiet. There's not dozens. There's no way. Dozens. There are dozens of us. I feel like a bleeping idiot. All right, guys, time for me to pick this free request. We're gonna scroll. Oh yeah, I know Against Me pretty well. In fact, I got to see them open for Green Day on the Red Rad tour in 2016. It was awesome. Yeah, I've been listening to Against Me since the mid 2000s. Whenever New Wave came out. All right, eyes closed and stop. All right, I did not land on one. Okay, Gamers on the Moon. I saw that. I saw your dozens of us comment. I appreciate it. I appreciate that someone else understood the reference. Let's try again. And stop. Is that the request? I don't know. So I won't judge Judy. Is that, we've already listened to some Tyler, so I'm going to go again. I'm sorry, Alessandro. I did land on yours, but we're going to go again since we already listened to Tyler. Thank you, Ooga Booga. And stop. Okay. Jamal. Wow. 3rd time's the charm, apparently. Congrats. Jade. Fantasy. So I won't judge Judy. kind of got a nice dark pop vibe to it. It's a little playful, which I appreciate too. It's dark sounding, but like having fucking fun with it. Favorite hip hop album of all time is Good Kid, Mad City. Okay, okay. And why does it sound like? What song am I trying to think of? Is that Blondie? It's got to be Blondie. I wonder if that's an interpolation. Or I could be hearing things. I gave it a save already. I like the percussion here too. Art of Glass, thank you. Couldn't think of the name for some reason. Sounds a little like Robin there for a second too. Not a huge Robin fan, but like respect for a legend, obviously. I'm out of hydration. Good call, because I definitely felt like I was tripping out a little bit there, because I was like, does this for some reason remind me of Mag Bay, or am I just becoming that insufferable guy that just compares everything to them? But no, it actually does sound a little like Mika and their production style that Matt and Mika have. A tiny bit of Goldfrapp too. Where's I Like Trains? We've mentioned Goldfrapp mentioned again. Oh no, Steven, you're good, dude. We're open if you'd like to add a song, guys. Steven or anyone. Go right ahead. Add something to the queue. Just click this link right here. Justin Timberlake had an album this year? Ooh. Okay, why did this slap though? God damn, dude. That's Jade from Little Mix? Oh, no way. You know what? I say what you will about the boy bands and the girl bands. I thought Little Mix were one of the better ones, okay? That track, Salute, still slaps. I like a few other songs, for sure. Hey, cheers, Ooga Booga and Stefan Gerards. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Let me grab some hydration real quick. And I saw a question. Interesting. Vlogger said, John, very random question, but what was your high school life like? Let me think about that for a sec. Was it awful? High school was like interesting. High school is always interesting, right? Like it's gotta be at the very least a crazy time period in a young person's life. But in a Christian school, it's extra weird because you're going through all these changes, but you're being told that all the changes you're going through make you sinner. Oh, you're bad. You're evil. But like, you know, by the time I'm like 16, you know, I'm kind of like, I don't think a lot of this shit's true. You know, a lot of the stuff that you're saying is just like thinly veiled threats to get me to like fall in line. And I had already kind of been pushing back by that point. High school, I was voted class clown because my way of dealing with my anxiety and depression and stuff was like, just like interrupting like a teacher or a class by interjecting like referential humor or like sliding at a joke or just doing something. Like I wasn't like the dude like in the corner like making fart noises in his armpit or anything. I wasn't that guy, but like I was always trying to make people laugh. That was my thing. And once I got like out of my shell a little bit more, like especially since like in a Christian school you have the same people in all of your classes all day because there's no such thing as like AP classes or anything like that. So you get to know the people you're around, including the teachers, very well, because most years we had mostly the same teachers, 7th through 12th grade. So it was really just a weird experience that I still have weird dreams about. Like I didn't hate it. Like I loved my friends. I just hated the environment that we were experiencing it in, if that makes sense. But like, I don't know. Like I had a lot of fun in high school, if I'm honest. Like once I, especially junior, senior year, once I could drive, some good times. Honestly, some of the last good times I had for a little while because, once I turned like 18, 19, things started getting tough. I ended up getting basically kicked out at 19 and I've been out on my own ever since then. And I'm 32. So never had to move back home with mom and dad. Yay. All right, Ellie, you have yourself a good night. Let's get back into it. Let's see what's next in the queue. We got some Against Me coming down the pipeline, transgender dysphoria blues, and a good time to be listening to and supporting an artist that unfortunately is going to have a target on their back under this next presidency. Hey, thank you, Steven. This is for the current political state of the country right now, DJ said. Kappa Pride. Against Me. You already know. This one in particular. It is actually insane, human. It's actually legitimately insane. I want to save 5 cents a gallon on gas. So I'll take away your rights. Because that checks out. It actually does track for America. What year was this album? 2011, 12, 13, 14? Somewhere in there. Early 2010s. (2014), so 10 years this year. We were so indoctrinated in Christian school to think that, like, gay people, trans people were just, like, scum of the earth, like, evil, like, I don't know. Like, the way that people talked about them, I even knew back then. It's like, why are we not talking about these people like they're humans? But it was severe indoctrination, and it definitely took me some time to unlearn a lot of that shit. Exactly, Revity Rad. Gas prices are not that bad, bro. I just filled up. It's $2.66 a gallon. It's not that bad. Is this in my 2010 specs? I believe this is the title track. Yep, and the opening track. True trans soul rebels on this album too. Some heavy lyricism on this album. Fair warning, for sure. I know that we're going to hear that off, you know, an F-slur out of context, but, like, nah. Like, you know, instances like that, American Idiot, Green Day, there's a reason why that word in particular is being said for the effect. Because it's used so heavily and weaponized against people in the LGBT community. It definitely has some Rise Against vibes. It really is fun, and the album recharted. I know it just got re-released, but it's a top 40 album again. Oh dear. With you. Good shit. Goldfish up next. Oh, we know Goldfish. Soundtracks and comebacks. Goldfish. Oh, we know Goldfish. 1 million views featuring John Manny. Goldfish have so many great songs beyond soundtracks and comebacks. I had trouble picking another one to show off here on stream, but here we've landed. Let's go. 1 million views.
Long gone back in the day, oh yeah, some time ago, walking to school through here.
Hey, have a good night, vlogger.
Snow, hiding up homes, oh,
Thanks, man.
No one really gives a damn. Set up a break with my mates just to have a jam. Played for the crowds, they all asked for one more. The video clip that we made was hardcore. I never knew what was
Those vocals are, I assume those are John Manny's vocals.
gotta break down the door. Gave it away for the world free to use. Then suddenly, I got 1 million.
I think I did see that, DJ. The Laura Jane put one out.
My video made the news. I got 1 million views. I better get some tattoos.
I would heavily agree with you, Stefan, but it's just like insane how few people seem to agree with that simple statement.
Day you had to carry vinyl, now it's just jumping around. You've won your welcome vinyl, tables have turned, lesson learned.
Whoa, what was that?
To the core. Fast food beats are all you need to feel this dance floor. I used to ride on a rocket to the moon when I showed alone to somebody else's tune. Like a crazy balloon, late night champagne, I became a raccoon. Follow me now and listen to what I choose. Don't worry, baby, I got 1 million views. I got my own brand of shoes. I got 1
This just makes me want to walk around the block with a pep in my step, and people are like, where's that guy going? And they're like, I don't know, but he's going somewhere with purpose. I'm off to get 1 million views, please. All right, what are we setting up here for the final drop? Let's get crazy. Come on, baby. Give it to me.
Yeah, homie, yeah, homie, yeah, homie.
I got my face on the news. I got 1 million views. I got my own brand of shoes.
Pretty cachet, pretty cash money.
I got my own brand of shoes. I got 1 million views. I better get some tattoos.
Now, if we do the calculations, 1 million views, I believe, would make this song
Triple platinum, homie.
not on the level of soundtracks and comebacks, but still a jam. Peanut butter and jam. Good morning. Good morning indeed. Where are you watching from, neighbor? Ardines. Right now, it's 9:26 for me. Requests are open for the moment. Probably won't be for much longer. If you guys want to slide something in, then hit this link here or else the one in the description. Click on the Streamlabs link and just make sure you include a YouTube link with your donation. The song plays longer based on the dono amount. $10 equals a minute and 40 seconds. $20 is 3 minutes and 20 seconds, etc., etc. We got one from Ooga Booga up next in the queue. Paul Rod, hello, dear. I got 1 million views. All the way from Istanbul. Well, hello. Appreciate you tuning in.
Rapture, I'm at my match. Stars is out, I stay down.
So Ooga Booga says, here's a musician who falls under the alternative genre. This song is refreshing to hear and has some disco soul elements mixed in.
All the nights I cry for myself, what a way up.
Me when I see my bed after a long day. Hello, dear.
To embrace this room as to heal me.
We just gotta do it.
Only one way to find out. Hello. Oh, hello, hello.
Oh, yeah.
Dear. Hello, dear.
Now I could get used to straight up here.
Oh, hello, hello, dear. Hello, dear.
All right, let's try it.
I've been lost for days. Ay. Hoping I'll return to myself.
All right, here we go.
Where my head lays before slumber, I wonder.
Will I enjoy the song more down
They
here?
look alive when you're playing full speed ahead. Drive of a champion, keeping your head low when you need to be high when it's time. Pure with your artistry, definitely divine.
Love the bass on this track.
Cry for myself,
Vocal layering on point. Kind of sounds feathery, which is really nice for the atmosphere of the song.
to embrace this room as to heal me. Only one way to find out. Hello. Oh, hello, hello.
Kind of hits me with like a bit of that early 2010s vibe, but with like a little bit more mature perspective than was going around in a lot of those songs at the time. All right, it's actually low-key a little uncomfortable down here. It's a little oversung, I'll give you that, Jason. I see your point there. But like, it doesn't really take me out of it all that much. It does feel a little like almost Disney Channel-ified or something. Paw Patrol. Not quite. I'm still gonna say a pretty solid thumbs up for me. Not usually a fan of the whistle, but it sounds pretty nice with that little bass groove. Yeah, I could definitely see that as a radio song for sure. But, you know, this ain't no radio song. Oh, shit. We got one more. Okay, Brandon. We're going all in. We're going all 36 fisted right now. 36 crazy fists. Riff o'clock is how Brandon described this. So let's see. Riff o'clock. That bassist was like, I am about to stab the shit out of those notes. It's my time to shine, baby. Fist core. For dudes who love fucking punching through the drywall in their home. Has anybody ever actually punched a hole in a wall? That shit fucking hurts. I did it exactly one time, and it was when I was 19 and I found out some really bad news. That's all I'll say. Never did that again. I didn't break anything, but oh my god, my hand was so fucked up for like a week, 2 weeks. Hey Plum, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you tuning in. Come hang out, discover some tunes. We're listening to 36 Crazy Fists at the moment. New metal band from the early 2000s. I think I actually like this one a little bit more than the other 36 Crazy Fish track we listened to, because this one feels like it's got a little bit more of a natural flow and more, I don't know, it's more adventurous sonically, for sure. Yo, Squirrel, before I close out your top 100 list, I'm looking through other ones that I don't recognize. Butterfly, Boucher, 5678. Emotional Oranges, I'm not sure. That maybe we've listened to that. Damn. Not bad. Gotta be honest, I liked it more than I thought I would. I don't know if I know that Flogging Molly track either. Drunken Lullabies. Paper Route? Not sure. Stuck on Planet Earth? All right, we got the start of like a crime film going on over here. What do we got? I'm gonna actually click on this so we get to actually hear a little bit more. Let's skip in. Here we go. Here's another fantastic alternative indie musician that I think would be up your alley of music days. Extremely underrated song. Ooh. This came out in 2022. Hey, Plum. So if you want to request the song, just click this link here. It's available with donation, or if you'd rather wait for a free request, I pick at random when we do those. We've already done 2 free request picks tonight, but we're going to do another one shortly. But if you want to send a song and for sure have it played, click the Streamlabs link and just include a YouTube link with your donation. I really like how light on it, I don't know, light on his feet he feels. Kind of like a boxer, you know, dancing around with that drum groove. Guitars are really nice too. Just a nice subtle pull. I'm giving this one to save. What do you know? Pink Floyd comes up when I search Brick in the Wall. I'm a Hozier fan. My favorite project of his was Unreal Unearthed. I think it's his best album so far. Some great instrumentation on this track. Definitely in the alternative world, but not really. It's got a unique flavor.
I miss the night from when life was wall to wall. No love to find, insight through few digital. I've had a night for a our life ridiculed. Let's take it back by force. I watch Babylon Marathon.
I really feel the healing power of this song. Like it's, you know, it's making me feel some emotion in there for sure. Like I appreciate the how in tune with nature I feel like this song feels. It's just really easy on the ears. He really deserved that #1. Good for Hozier. You know what, though? He's got a song from the Unaired, I believe, the EP, that I think it's fucking incredible. Nobody's Soldier is awesome. It might be in my top 50 songs of the year. I hear a little Peter Gabriel in this for sure. Little Genesis maybe, you know? If Genesis hung out with like an indie musician for a week. Nobody's Soldier, Too Sweet, Empire Now. There were some great songs from those little leftover EPs. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised, Stefan, for sure. You know, like with how much I just was blown away by a lot of what Ozier was putting out there. I really loved the concept of Unreal Unearthed, and I see why the unaired leftover EPs came out. What is it? Unheard and Unaired, I believe. But the songs on both of those I thought were pretty great. There were a lot of good stuff, even in the leftovers that didn't quite fit the theme through the journey of the Circles of Hell. So this is a track from the Winter EP from Weezer up next. Weezer, The One That Got Away. Yeah, DJ, I don't remember specifically if I ever listened to these EPs more than once, but let's see if this rings any bells for me. Any Christmas bells? Any silver bells? Didn't Weezer cover? Hold on. They did that Christmas with Weezer EP. Hold on. Did Weezer do silver bells? If so, we have to hear that first. Christmas with Weezer. Damn it! Oh, I don't think they did silver bells. Fucking A. Oh my God, Andy Grammer? Oh, no. That is like, Andy Grammer, listening to an Andy Grammer album is like walking around having puked in your mouth, but you can't do anything with it. It's just there. And you're like, fuck. Like, it's kind of burning my mouth, but like, I guess I'm going to have to wait until I find the nearest trash can and get rid of this. Honey, I am good. It could be. Emmy, you're not exaggerating. Honey, I'm good can run backwards through a field of dicks, as LP so bluntly put it in Run the Jewels 2. Nah, Honey, I'm good. He's not worse than AJR and John Bellion, I wouldn't say. But God, Andy is just milquetoast. He's the worst. I don't know him personally, okay? But the music you choose to put into the world, sir, is just like if shopping at CVS was a personality trait. And it's not. It's most definitely not. Okay, the queue just collapsed on me. That's fun. Let's try that again. Show me Weezer.
You look good, and your hair is full, and I know it's inappropriate.
Nope, not some old Katie.
I'm sad without you. I still think about you.
What's that other one that got away song? Now I'm the one that got away. Fuck, what is that? Is that like Charlie XCX? Caroline? Somebody. Which girl is it?
I gave you a hug. You looked in my eyes, and you said I gave you butterflies. Now I'm
You know, Human, I've never been big on the Police's early reggae lyric stuff, but I will say that Synchronicity, their final album, I think is pretty dang good. Great, even. I ended up picking up the vinyl for that earlier this year, I think.
each other like we
Earlier this year, I think.
long ago. You've got someone to
Gavin DeGraw, much better. Muna, thank you. That's who I was thinking of. Now I'm the one that got away. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, I would definitely choose John Bellion over AJR too. Any day, any day, any day. Nice little solo here. I think so. Lissandro.
Good, and your hair is full, and I know it's inappropriate, but I'm sad without you. I still think
Rivers, you awkward little nerd.
about you. The one that
What? Jason? You don't love all of those Jasons? What about Jason Hook from Five Finger Death Punch? Jason Mraz, Jason Aldean, and Jason Derulo. I will admit, that's not the best company. Jason Isbell, yes. What other Jasons in music do we have? You know, I'm going to say positive meh. Positive meh. It had elements that I liked, but I thought the lyrics were kind of janky, you know, little awkward. I mean, which is not abnormal for Weezer, to be fair. These were just I don't know. I felt a little haphazard and clunky, I guess. The song had an interesting progression. I really didn't remember listening to that. So it had definitely, if I did hear it, I only heard it once before. Ooga Booga, you're up next. Juno Drive? Did I see that right? Hold on. Juno Dream, Death Drive. There we go. This song has an early 2000s sound to it. Absolutely dig it. They are an alternative band that leans on indie and art rock. So many musicians that deserve the attention with the raw talent that they provide for us as the listener. I agree. Jason Wade from Lifehouse. Yeah, but I kind of see you're getting a very similar breed of dude that you're getting lumped in with. Tell me more about Baloo Brigada, because we listened to one of the tracks. I think it was You Squirrel that sent in that one that I thought was really, really catchy. I really don't know anything about them. Jason Derulo's got some hefty allegations, too. And he just seems like a general douchebag. Rebooting content. Yeah, that's the one. The one that was on the alternative charts. I think that's a really catchy track. I can't remember the name either. So Cold.
See, the truth is,
Oh my god, the corn drill. No. No. I saw commentary channels talking about it and showing the clip.
with thoughts of feeling insignificant. For those who sit with thoughts like this, see, you will find your validation.
I love that kind of like whisper overture there. It almost makes it feel like we're headed into like a breakbeat song or something. EDM. I don't know. Had a nice chill hop vibe or something there for a second. This is pretty cool. They opened for 21 Pilots during the Clancy tour. Now I'm kind of obsessed with them. So Cold is the best one. It's a banger. You got me there. Hey, thank you, Ooga Booga. We're going to do one more after this before our next free request. Yeah, for sure, Lissandro. I think that's a good shout based on the handful of exposure I've had to Kasabian. Sorry. Hold on, let me give that a save. Juno Dream Death Drive. Let's get it. I Want a Dog is up next. Oh boy, is that Hobo Johnson?
I want a dog to curl
Okay, it's not. Okay, it's Weezer. We're good.
beside me.
Well, maybe.
I want a dog 'cause he would keep me company.
I want to be your dog. There you go.
Dog 'cause
Send me some
he
Iggy.
would look out for me, cheer me up when I don't think I'll make it. I want a
But I don't think I'm naked.
dog 'cause he tried to lick my face, and he would smile when I get home to my place.
When I log on to MySpace.
Sometimes humans hold it all inside.
I'm hearing so much chat pile hype. I guess I'm gonna have to give that album a listen, huh? Somebody should send some chat pile. If we think, is that good vibes? I've heard good things. I will follow this song into the dark. Okay, Death Cab. Death Cab for booty. I didn't love the Better Lovers album, like the entirety of it, the way I think I had expected to, but it's still really, really good. That shouldn't overshadow the fact that it's a great album. Some really good tracks, just like 3, maybe 4 songs that I don't think I'm gonna come back to. Opening track goes so hard. Superman Died Paralyzed is crazy too. Future Myopia. Whew. Can anyone tell me, Emmy or anyone tell me why The Flowering is not on the Better Lovers album? That might be my favorite song they put out this year, and it's not on the damn album. Why? I don't know what the vibe is here, but it's off. It feels off to me. I don't know if it's just the amount of Weezer I've wheezed in my life at this point, but I'm feeling very upside down MTV about this. Why do bands always leave the best songs off the main album, bro? For real. Yeah. Like, come on. The Flowering fucks. We know that. It's like Royal Blood consistently leaving the best songs as bonus tracks. One Trick Pony, Space. They did it again on the last one, Supermodel Avalanches. Like, come on. So that we got 2 tracks from the Winter EP from Weezer coming through tonight. The Seasons Project. Weezer, you know, the EP phase especially was not really a good time for them, I don't think. That song felt like it was kind of trying to recapture the energy of an album like Everything Will Be Alright in the End, but it didn't have the writing or the chutzpah to really feel like it justified its existence for either of those tracks. I Want a Dog, okay, cool, but it's just such a basic concept that to me doesn't really justify the cool parts of the song that do exist. It's great to hear Brian Bell unleashing on the guitar a little bit, but at the same time, unleash it, pun intended. But it's all right. It's okay. Just a pretty strong meh. Deadbeat up next. If you want to add something to the queue, last call. We're going to close them up in the next 10 to 15. Add something here. Just click this link or the one in the description of the stream. And if you haven't hit the like button on the stream already, what are you doing with your life? Slap that shit. Hopefully going to have a video dropping this week on Katy Perry.
Don't expect the best, but you're disappointed.
So another hidden gem of a musician. Here's Wallace, an indie pop icon that is slowly on the rise. Production is so clean in this song, and the violin gives me chills. Okay, got some strings coming. Let's go.
When I saw you last, there was no surprise.
Looks like she's signed to Dirty Hit in the UK.
You wear it with a smile.
You know, Human, I actually made a video about that if you're curious. Homeless hit songs. I'll link you, hang on. Like ones that weren't on albums. Fuck, Plum, for real. I'm so sorry, dude. Do you have CashApp? If so, we could totally do that or something else. I don't know if anyone else has been having trouble with Streamlabs tonight.
Thought you changed with age. Thought you were turning the page. Old habits die hard.
Yes. Yes, we are. Funny Clips, thank you for the reminder. Let me finish this track.
It's nothing new. It's what I expect from you.
This has kind of got an enrapturing vibe, I should say.
But you keep letting me down like you broke into my house and you ransacked.
Reminds me a little of some of the attitude and energy that I felt from certain points in the last Dinner Party album. Like On Your Side. No, this is not the last Dinner Party. This is Wallace. You thought it was Lizzie McAlpine. I get it. I can hear Lizzie in this. I really wish I liked Older more, the album.
Say what you say, can't you mean what you say? Will you spell it out for me?
Okay.
You can't run away.
The vocals are selling me. Let's give it a save. While I'm doing that, guys, please go ahead and comment now your suggestions for your free request. I'm going to pick at random. If you've already sent in a song, I want to keep this open to everyone else in the chat that's still here hanging out. So let's say this. Last call for requests. If you want to add a song to the queue, you got something in mind? What's a good closer? What's a good vibe? Comfort vibes, a song that you love. Let's revisit some gems. And let's also take that free request now. So give me the name of the song and the artist, and we'll pick one at random. All right, Wallace, let's give this a save. So looks like this is the most recent release. There's an EP that came out October 9th with 4 tracks on it. Actually, no, there are 5 songs. My bad. I'm trying to think if I listened to Wallace before. I don't think so. I think that might have been my first listen to any of her songs. Okay, I'm seeing some good requests coming through. A couple that I recognize, some that I don't. Give you guys another second here, and then we're going to pick one at random. Have I heard the new songs from Beach Bunny? I have, and they're great. I like one a lot more than even the other one. Vertigo was solid for sure, but why is the name of the new one really evading me? I love the lyrics on it. My wife actually likes that one a lot too. Clueless. Yeah, my favorite Beach Bunny track in a while. Loved those. Yeah, Clueless is a banger. All right, here we go. Scrolling and free request, stop. All right. Wow. Well, look at that. Things work out for a reason, right? Your efforts have paid off, Plum. I'm sorry about the all the problems that Streamlabs was clearly giving you, but I landed on your name. Chasing Cadence, Dear Life. Let's go. So this came out in 2017.
Wait just a minute, just one more second. I think I can work this out. I see the light, I won't go without a fight. A day's not with you around.
Yeah, I cannot say I'm a beach weather fan at all. I hear the new Nails album. My mind automatically is thinking 9 Inch Nails. Nails, no. I feel like this would have been a fun song in Guitar Hero. It's a little generic, like vocally and lyrically, a little like bro metal-y, but like it kind of reminds me of some of the stuff from like the early 2000s that I did like before Trapped went insane, right? Like Headstrong and shit. But you know, at the end of the day, fuck Chris Brown. Both of them. The Trapped singer and, well, you know, the dude that puts out like 50-song albums to stream troll. Sounds like Protest the Hero. I'm not super familiar with them, so I'll have to take your word on that. Oh my god, the next one in the queue. Stefan, if you're here in the chat with us right now, should we save Night Party for, if not the last, then the penultimate next to last moment? I'm gonna have to get out my Walter White fedora for that one. Perhaps a Dodge Challenger? Maybe there's one in my driveway? Should I go check? Guys, is there a red Dodge Challenger? Hold up. Let's the fun cook. There's a fucking Dodge Challenger out there. It sounds like Protest the Hero if they weren't Canadian. I think it's a little redundant, but I still generally like the vibe of the song. I'm gonna say a light thumbs up. Thank you again, Plum, and I'm sorry that you're having so much trouble. Hopefully next time it won't give you any trouble. But yeah, it all worked out in the end. I guess it was meant to be. It was destiny for me to hear this song. I wish I liked it more, though. Where's Chasing Cadence from? Let's see. I'm gonna guess America, but I could totally be wrong. Chasing cadence. I don't know. Oh, here we go. According to Twitter, Hertfordshire, UK. So I guess they're from the UK. Cool. Well, I'm glad some of you guys were digging that song. I don't think I had ever heard that before. I'm surprised that it came out in 2017. It almost feels directly inspired by the post-hardcore that was coming out in the early to mid 2000s. Let's see what we got up next from Steven629. Then we got Flogging Molly, San Cisco, and Knife Party in the queue. Last call if you want to add on. Send me a song. Just click this link. Feel like I'm about to go marching in. Steven said, one more song. Metaphor, Refantasio, was made by the same people behind the Persona games, and it's currently my game of the year. This is one of my favorite songs from the official soundtrack. Let me pop the English translation then into the chat. Thank you, Steven. I do feel like this is some good adventuring music for sure. I thought Star Wars too. My mind goes to text scroll, but I'm not a Star Wars fan, so I shut my mouth. Definitely has epic adventure vibes. Re-Fandano, yeah, re-review the fucking Halsey album. Man, that shit pissed me off so bad. He has so many trash takes. It's crazy. Just like menacing for no reason. You're at 10% on your battery. You're almost there, son of Jesus. We only have 4 songs to go. At least as of now. Someone send me their favorite song of all time. I feel like that would be an appropriate closer. Hey, thank you, Ooga Booga. Maverick Saber. That's a cool name. That was good shit. I have the only Persona game. I know that this is not from the Persona series, but they said it's from the same creators, I believe. I played Persona 3 some back in the day, but I'm not like a huge gamer, and I was never super into like role-playing games or anything like that, so didn't really last that long. I get bored with that shit fast. ADHD, like I'm just like, I gotta be like this shit, all these dialogue boxes gotta go, man. Like I'm scrubbing through all this shit and I'm like, just let me do something. Yeah, that was cool. I enjoyed that a lot, Steven. Glad you were enjoying the game so much, too. Persona 5 soundtrack is great. What systems was Persona 5? Was that out? Did that even release for the... Was that PS5? Re-review the latest Modest Mouse album. Why do you want me to re-review it? The Golden Casket? I think I was pretty positive towards it compared to a lot of people. I'm pretty sure I covered it on the Album Awards back when that was a thing. PS4 and Xbox One. Oh, so I could get it. Yeah, I can't afford a PS5. I've wanted one, but I've just accepted that for now it's not happening. Because I don't use it that much, I can't justify buying it because the amount it would actually get used is not enough. I have a PS4, a PS3, and a PS2. And, by the way, I fixed my PS2. If you tuned into the stream a couple of weeks ago when I talked about it finally crapping out and dying, it turns out I was wrong. Got on YouTube, did some working on it, and then I got my little... one of these air compression guns. Had that laying around. So I cleaned out every nook and cranny of the PS2 I could find. And I think the problem is that the fans weren't working properly and it was overheating. So it lives another day, baby. And we're still playing some Burnout. That's right. It was Burnout Revenge. I was in the middle of a Grand Prix, which is, I think in Burnout, it's 4 races. I'm getting it confused with Mario Kart in my head. Is it 4? Yeah, pretty sure. Grand Prix means 4, right? Is that what that means? I know nothing of racing, despite my many years of playing racing games. I apologize. Like, people would be like, oh, so you like cars a lot. And I'm like, I like racing games. I think it's literally, I don't know. I'm like Ricky Bobby. I want to go fast. That's all. That's all it is. Now let's listen to Flogging Molly. Drunken Lullabies. Up next. Squirrel and Flannel. Oh yeah, I got the memory card on the PS2. Shout out Burnout 2 and Burnout 3. Burnout Revenge is my favorite, but Burnout 2 and 3 are great too. Burnout Paradise I didn't enjoy as much. Still good, it just kind of lost the heart of the series a little bit, I felt like. Hey, thank you, Ascension. I actually saw Flogging Molly at Bonnaroo 2012. That was kind of my introduction to them. I only know a handful of their songs. This is not one of them. It does sound familiar. They probably played it when I saw them. Let's head to the pub and grab a pint, mates. This was 2002. Wow. Wow, this is their most popular song. What do I know? Whenever St. Patrick's Day rolls around, I break out this song, despite the fact that I don't drink. A true man of culture. Listening anyways. Drums kind of go hard on this track, too. I feel like it's easy to get lost in a band like Flogging Molly that have so many moving pieces and such a vivacious, like, instrumentation section. You know, there's a lot of people in this band, and there's a lot of people that take the stage when they play live. Drummers lock band, though. Hey, congratulations, Stefan. You know, I've never been a big drinker. I drink on streams sometimes, but really with that and friends, that's it. I've always been more of a weed guy. I never really got hangovers, but I just never liked the way the drinking made me feel, you know? Do have a bit of a familial history. It's been a generation or two, but familial history with alcoholism, so I tried to never go too crazy. Do I know the band Fastway? No, I don't think so. I know the band Fastball. Fastway, no. Hey, that's fair, Squirrel. I get it. To this day, I don't drink beer because I hate the way it tastes, and people give me the fucking stank eye. Oh, you won't drink beer? I have friends that like work in whatchamacallits. Bars. No, that's not the word I was looking for. As like in the industry, you know, adjacent to like beer and craft beer and IPAs and all that shit. And I'm like, all this stuff tastes like fucking piss water to me. In fact, it tastes like sour piss water. And I frankly don't want to be a part of it. So I'll stick to drinking my shitty White Claw that I'm getting judged for having. I get the fruitiest drinks, really. Like, if there's an option for something with fruit in it, give me that. Like, why am I? Oh, you're a man. You get a rum and Coke. Boring. How about a margarita, bitch? How about you Gatorade me, bitch? Huh? Hydrate. Now let's go. San Cisco up next. Summer Days featuring Nicholas Albrook. I always drink water, and I have the Water Llama app to remind me to stay drinking. What am I on right now? I'm on a 23-day streak right now. Go change out the animal, and it fills up as you drink the water throughout the day. It reminds me to drink every 2 hours. Boom.
For you to come over. It's better than when I'm dancing at home alone. Birds still sing in the morning. Whenever I see
So this is a song from an Australian indie pop band that has such a beautiful and colorful sound to them. The song is upbeat, sanguine, and joyful. I want to say Nicholas Albrook is from a band. I might be wrong, Blake, but let's find out. Wait. What? Is this a crossover episode? Nick Albrook is am I reading this right? Okay, I don't know. Am I tripping out right now? I thought that I initially read that as he was the frontman of the last band that we were listening to, but I think my Google was just fucking glitching. Either that or the AI is lying, which is probably very likely. Apparently he was in the band Pond for a long time. Ha! We got a coffee addict in the chat, huh? That's okay. That's okay. Better than alcohol. Now, human Hannah would feel you on that. The amount of green tea that woman drinks, I love her to death. But the amount of money we spend on green tea every year, the Arizona green tea 0-calorie jugs, every time I go to the store, I'm buying at least 3. Probably more like 5. The vibes are super, super mellow here. I like this. Kind of got a summery haze to it. Hot take, I think The Suburbs by Arcade Fire is the best album of the 2010s. Did that come out in the 2010s? It must have been 2010 that came out. Hey, you're entitled to that opinion. I won't take it away from you. I vehemently disagree, but that's fine. See, I hate the taste of tea too. But people who love it, would vehemently disagree. Yeah, it's a good, definitely a good, good shout, Steven. I could definitely see this in a Forza soundtrack. That reminds me, I need to boot up and play some Forza again. It's been a minute since I've even been on Steam. Maybe I should play that or some Left 4 Dead tonight.
Never thought I'd get so lonely in the middle of a disco ball.
Okay, this is kind of like keeps sneaking up on me. I kind of keep feeling like, okay, is the song about to fade off into the background, or been something with like the vocals and just the overall like climax and rise and fall of the track. There's something here, man. Something's in its DNA that I like. I like the male-female vocal dichotomy here, for sure. A lot of organic chemistry with those keys dancing on top, too. Whoa. Nice collab. Nice crossover episode. Oh, is it time, Stefan? Oh. Hold up. Walter. Fire. Now, Stefan made a bold claim here. Single best song from Breaking Bad. Bonfire.
Oh fuck, the camera died. I'm still here, guys. It killed the camera. Bonfire.
Right for the drop, dude. No. Oh, hang tight, guys. I promise I'm partying internally. Worst timing ever, camera. Can y'all still hear me? I promise I'm partying in the dark. Bonfire. We're about to switch to 240p for a second. Hang on. I just got a whole lot wider.
We all hate you, John.
Come on. Work. Oh, fucking hell, dude. Alright, I guess we finishing out tonight's stream on the other camera. You broke my camera, Stefan. God, I can just picture myself, me and my dad, just the good old days sitting out in the driveway after we headed out to the Dodge dealership to just, you know, purchase brand new vehicles using drug money that we had earned illicitly through underground affairs with Gus Fring. Man, me and Dad in the driveway just revving our engines to some dubstep. Good times, man. We're a family, you know? We're a family. Damn. That's pure heat. I like big bangers, and I cannot lie. All right. We got our final song for the evening. It looks like Ooga Booga has graced us with Maverick Sabre. You don't even need it. Here's a pop musician that has such a unique song about addiction to drugs and how the feeling of going back is easier than giving up while in too deep. Music video is incredible and expresses the hidden message that I explained, above. Let's take a peek at the music video. Whoa, sorry. People did give dubstep too much shit. Thank you for saying that. We used to, when I worked at a movie theater, we would clean to dubstep at night. Shit got you amped. It was like chugging a Monster Energy in music form. So much fun. I miss dubstep immensely. Me too, Stefan, with watching for the first time. Did it get standing ovation? I appreciate the kind of chilled out vibe that this is giving the space to let the story and the message really hit home. Favorite dubstep, Doc? Let's go check out my playlist. I was a big Skrillex guy, for sure. Like, that was the door opening. Like, 2011, I was all in. Flux Pavilion. That was a lot of fun. UKF, let's go. UKF, dubstep, and drum and bass. I like the kind of soulful affectation here. I might leave you with a dubstep track tonight. I might drop the bass. Oh, that Promises remix? Steven, you don't even know, man. I played the shit out of that song back in the day. Promises, and it's still... You got me so wild. How can I ever deny? God, is this the one I want though? Let's get to this. I'm gonna go closer to the drop.
You got me so high. Promises, and I still feel also wasted on myself. Promises, and I still feel also wasted on myself.
Get the fuck up. Hold up. You're not ready. Double drop, baby. Oh man, that takes you straight back. But let me find something to leave you guys with tonight. Thanks for hanging, guys. For real, it's been a lot of fun. I appreciate the good vibes, for sure. Much needed. We'll be back at it again next Sunday. Should be dropping a video or two this week. Excited to get back into it and distract myself from the realities of, well, our world. So let me see what I can find. What's something that's a little bit under the radar that I could play? I think here we go. I think we go with Cobwebs. Enjoy this track by Skeptics. And have yourselves a great night. Let's listen. Yeah, you like it with, you still like me with no lights? This was always one of my go-tos. I used to get in my car and drive way too fast to this song on the highway. Can you blame me? Felt like I was shifting through spaceship gears. Hook it into my veins! I am coming alive again. If Kendrick doesn't do Not Like Us at the Super Bowl, it will have been a waste of time.
Drop the bass.
The kitchen is in flames. It's consumed. This is a grace fire. Oh, you thought it was dead? You thought I was going away? You think I'm gonna let this beat die? Oh, hell no. That's what this song needed. Just some white dude talking shit over the bridge until it drops again. Oh, you think they're gonna leave on that note without smacking you upside the head with this bass fusion? Oh, hell no. Indeed, DJ. Last day of high school. All right, guys. I'll let you enjoy the rest of the song. But that's my time for tonight. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you as always. And I'll see you soon. Peace.